There are wives who are wise, and there are wives who are not wise. I've been very lucky. I have a wife who helps, who keeps the home.
Lolo Mercy Uzako Wakwe, the wife of this man sitting near me.
Innocent Wanyanwokwe.
We have been married this April 19th of 2025. 60 years.
This girl, God just selected her for me. When I left for England, leaving her at Port Harcourt, her friends were taunting her, so that man is gone. But I gave her assurance. She was allowed to do her school cert. When she dropped the pen after the exam, we had arranged for her to come to England. And that's what happened.
Hi. Okay, so this video right here is for my single ladies. So if you're not a single lady, you can just swipe left, swipe up, and move. Okay. And if you're a guy, you can also just like excuse us for a while. Okay, we love you. All right. Okay, so a piece of advice. For the single ladies and the single girls in the house. So one thing I want to share is that when it comes to relationship, marriage, romantic partner and all of that, future partner, all the names that you want to give it. One thing that I've learned in my journey that I want to share is that you actually have to be very intentional about it. Okay, you have to be very intentional about it. I know we have this fairy tale and we are still looking forward to the Prince Charming and all of other stuff, but the truth about it is that this goes beyond just some fairy tale. Okay, there's a lot to it than fairy tales. Okay, some people get into it and then they're shocked that this is not what we were expecting, but that's exactly why it's important for you in your single season to be intentional about the growth. And what does that mean? Investing your time, energy, and even resources in being trained, developed, and knowing what this aspect of life entails, because that has always been where the problem has been. Most of us just feel like, oh, get the emotions, you like the person, you can't live without them, and that's the end. That's not the end, that's the ground, very ground. But it's like that's the very basic of what it entails. And some of us have to relearn because there's some things that we've heard that we see growing up but wasn't the ideal. You have to be willing to let them go and embrace what it actually is. Okay? Because I've seen this mistake over the years. We just go with the flow, go with the flow. It doesn't always work. Okay? And debunk all the ideologies that is not in line with the new developments or the new work process that you're in. You really need to do that. One of it I'll just share is that I've always thought that marriage is a luck. Like you is a game of luck. Okay, because that's what I've seen. That's what I grew up in. That's what I understood. That is what I saw in my environment. That is what I saw in my neighbors. It's like it's a game of luck. It's like you play a die. Like you throw die like this. You throw a die, and if you have a 6, oh great. If you have a 9, oh great. That is a lie. Marriage is not a game of luck. Okay, it's not a game of luck. It's not. It's if you want to get it right, if you want to get the best, you have to be intentional, you have to put in the work, and you have to be willing to grow. Okay, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes. Okay, it's not a game of luck. It's not a box that whatever you open, that's what you get. It's not. Okay, people that say those kind of words are people that got it wrong and people that didn't know what it is. So marriage is intentional. It starts with choices. It starts with you. It starts with a lot, and then it gravitates towards it. So if you don't get the basic right, you won't be able to get you won't be able to get the marriage right. Okay, so it's not a game of luck. It's not like, oh, this person is lucky that this person married this person, or this one is not lucky. It's a means that you have to throw away out of your mind, first of all, because if you go with that idea, you will know how to select well. You will know how to know what you're looking for. But if you go with the idea that, oh, marriage depends on me, my choice, it depends on the start, the basic, it even depends on my person. Okay, it depends on my person. By the time you start looking at it from a different direction, you realize that you have work to do. I'm telling you from experience. You realize that you have a lot to do, you have a lot to work on, your heart, everything, it's a lot. So I just wanted to share that it is wrong to think that marriage is what's that thing again? That marriage is a lock, that whatever you see is what you get. No, marriage start by before marriage. Okay, marriage start by what you're intentional about before even starting a relationship with someone, and that would gravitate into what a successful marriage would be like. That would be, I've seen successful marriage, and that's why I'm very hopeful for mine and yours to be successful. But it's that about being very intentional about it. Okay, take the time to be very intentional, take the time to walk through the process. That is where you have to start from. I don't know, I hope that helps. Just thought to really take this thing so seriously and to help out, because it's not funny out there anymore. So I'll try my best, the best I can, to share as led by the spirit some of these things that will be very helpful to you. Okay, all right, until next time, peace y'all.